Hello viewers, today we are taking the video lecture series on the job role of retail cashier for class 9. In this job role, firstly we will take Unit 5 Customer Service, Session 1 Customer Needs and Services. This session is bit long, so stay with me patiently. We will be discussing these topics today. 1. The distinction between customer and consumer. 2. Identifying customers' needs and behavior. 3. Basic needs of the customer. 4. Role of customer services in retail. 5. Elements of customer services. 6. Advantages of customer service. 7. Activity of field visit to understand the customer needs and customer expectation in a retail store. So first, let us dive deep into the understanding customer services. Okay? Seeing the cutthroat competition in the market, the customer should be treated like a king in the present day. A retailer or shopkeeper should know the importance and value of customers. Retailing is said to be complete and successful only when a customer comes and visits a retail store and buys goods from the retail store and is satisfied with the product and services. The retailer will also benefit in the form of profit and high margin. Customers expect almost all retailers to provide certain services like good appearance and behavior, identify customer expectation, be able to recognize customer needs. Customer services act as a pipe through which the customer fulfill their needs. Retail has emerged as an important sector and provider of employment opportunities too. The present unit, customer service, has been divided into 4 sessions. The first session comprises which deals with differences between customer and consumer and identifying customer needs and behavior. The second session explains the identification of effective customer service. The third session describes the organization standards, appearances, and behavior. The customer service. Fourth session discusses how to identify and confirm customers' expectation. I hope you got the gist of customer service. So let us move to the first session. Session 1 Customer Needs and Service. Distinguish between customer and consumer. We can understand the difference between two terminologies, customer and consumer, through a situation in our day-to-day life. For example, a housewife buys some household goods from a store. She is a customer for the retail outlet. When she reaches home, other members of the family also use those goods, though they haven't purchased it. All the family members, including the housewife, who have utilized the product for their personal use, are consumers. Marketing helps convert customers into consumers. Satisfied consumers will not only become a customer but also promote the marketer and their product and services. Identifying customers' needs and behavior. The buying level of any customer depends on their needs. Customers' need can be objective. For example, physical needs like food, shelter, clothing, etc. Or subjective. For example, emotional, moral, intellectual and spiritual needs like good behavior, self-esteem, fairness, etc. Customers' needs vary with place and age group. Customers' needs are the stepping stone to all modern marketing concepts. The manufacturer has to give due attention, importance, and care in understanding and assessing or identifying the needs of consumers to gain competitive advantage. The marketer should use all their efforts and strategies to identify, emphasize, and satisfy customer needs. These needs are based on the type of products. We can divide the customer's need into two types: demand for tangible and non-tangible products. Tangible products. These products are those which can be touched and felt. Intangible products. These products are those which cannot be touched or felt. As we discuss the needs of the customer, first we have to understand the basic needs of the customer. Warm welcome. The salesperson has to welcome the customer warmly and greet him or her graciously. The customer shouldn't feel neglected when he or she approaches the retail or sales associate. Understanding. Marketer needs to understand and appreciate views, expressions and circumstances, feelings without any criticism or judgment for the satisfaction of the customer. Fairness. Every customer wants to be treated fairly. Customers get very annoyed and dissatisfied when they feel they are not given due attention in the retail store. Control. Control means the customer's perception to meet his demand at the earliest with a positive outcome. Options and alternatives. There should be options and alternatives available for the customer. The customer must be educated about the variety of products available. They will then choose to purchase and desired product and services available in the store. Now, how to identify the need of the customer? This is a big question. To identify the customer's need, the retailer must do these three things. Communicate effectively with the customers and satisfy their needs. Your communication should be clear, respectful, and caring. Look for two different ways to record customers' feedback. There are ways to keep a record or take the feedback like written, oral, written, informal, formal, descriptive, evaluative, peer and self-assessed feedback. Effective use of feedback and other information to take effective decisions regarding marketing, buying, merchandising and selling. There are many employees in the retail organization who mainly work for customer satisfaction, called customer service representatives. In every stage of the buying process in a retail organization, they provide the customer service before, during and after the purchase. We will move to the next topic, which is important, so listen carefully. Role of customer services in retail. In today's scenario, each and every retailer is trying to convert the casual customer into a loyal customer through the development of a bond between the retail and the customer. The customer service marketer is able to understand the customer's feelings and emotions with particular products and is also able to understand the buying habits of customers. A successful and effective customer service results in increase of customers' value for the store. A good customer service should focus on building a dynamic relationship with the customer, making customer service a key element to build customer loyalty, building competitive advantage. Through effective customer service, a retailer can maintain a strong relationship with the customer and convert a casual customer into a loyal customer. Loyal customers play an important role in continuous generation of revenue. This is the basic reason why many retailers work hard to increase the level of customer satisfaction. Role of the customer. Now we look into the elements of customer services. The basic elements of customer services which make it good are Communication skills. The salesman initially greets the customer. Throughout the interaction, the customer forms an opinion and attitude toward the retail store as far as the customer service is concerned. Effective face-to-face interactions with customers. In many retail stores, of course, the employees deal with the customers face-to-face on a daily basis, unlike telephone communication, in which customer use only the sense organ, sound, to evaluate the retailer and their apparent attitude towards communication. With customers' effective face-to-face interaction, the customers, these personal encounters offer customers the use of at least 2 or more of all the 5 senses upon which to form their opinions. The art of listening to customers. Effective communication isn't simply a one-way proposition. Communication directed towards the customer is important, but communication from the customer is probably even more important. The salesman should know what a customer really wants. It is as easy as listening to what the customer says or doesn't say. Obviously, to accomplish this, one must develop good listening skills, handling customers' grievances smoothly. Inevitably, the salesperson in a retail store is bound to encounter a customer who is angry, upset, and unreasonable, unusually demanding, or all of the above. Any effective customer service program will include methods of dealing with this type of a customer. Adopting a new, different perspective. Customer service is a team effort. In a company dedicated to a good customer service, an attitude of "that's not my job" doesn't exist. Monitoring and measuring effectiveness. There are several informal ways to conduct monitoring and measurement for effective customer service. Asking customers themselves how well they think the retail store is doing. This can be accomplished by using basic tools such as customer satisfaction survey cards, exit interviews with customers, etc. Advantages of customer service. The advantages of providing customer services are: help in serving customers better, increases customer revenues, helps in acquiring new customers, aids in selling products more effectively, helps sales staff to close the deal, helps in developing or enhancing the value proposition offered to customers, enhances customer loyalty, retains customers to increase profit, helps in focused customer delivery and support based on customer segment. Designing strategic solutions for enhancing the effectiveness of promotions and loyalty programs for customer is the most important aspect of the retail environment. Now, for understanding the customer needs and customer expectation in a retail store, let's do an activity. Field visit to understand the customer's need and customer expectation in a retail store. The materials you require for this are pen, pencil, notebook and a checklist. The procedure: 1. Visit a retail store near your home. 2. Meet the executive in the retail store and greet them. 3. Note and write about the body languages of the salesperson and gestures when a customer enters the store. 4. Meet a few customers and write their expectation. 5. Try to list out the reasons for such gestures and expectation. 6. Prepare a report and submit to the subject teacher. Here, the teacher should check the learning outcomes of students from this activity. That was quite a long session, isn't it? Let's wrap it properly so that you can rewind the journey. So let's summarize what we have covered in this session. 1. the distinction between customer and consumer. 2. Identifying customers' needs and behavior. 3. Basic needs of the customer. 4. Role of customer services in retail. 5. Elements of customer services. 6. Advantages of customer service. 7. Activity of field visit to understand the customer's needs and customer expectation in a retail store. So viewers, I believe that you have learned about the session in an interesting manner. I hope you have understood the lesson and have taken notes of important points through watching this educational video. See you in the next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.